Hi, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about looking for similarities and differences in books. That just means looking for things that might be the same or things that might not be the same when you're reading books on the same topic. So let's get started. Today I'm going to read you two books. One is called I See Plants, and the other is called I See Flowers. So you might already be able to tell that, yep, both of these books have something in common. In the titles, it says I see and I see. Those are things that are the same. Okay, we're also going to be using this tool. Okay, so this is just a way that we can organize our thoughts as we're reading when we're done. If we notice things that are the same between this first book and this second book, we're going to put those things right here in the green bubbles. Green is good. We're going to mean green is the same right in the middle. Now, if we notice anything that's different between the two books, we're going to put the things about I see plants in these red bubbles and the things about I see flowers in these red bubbles. So we'll visit this again when we're done reading. All right, look for these things as I'm reading to you. Think about what the main idea is about for the book, what the key details are, so those tiny pieces of important information. And lastly, notice the pictures, if there's anything that's the same or different. All right, I see plants. I see plants. Plants can have leaves. Here's a little label telling you that this is a leaf. Plants can have seeds. Again, we see a label up there that says seed to show us that that's a seed. Plants can have flowers. Plants can have fruit. Yum, that looks delicious. Plants can have roots. Plants can make food. Oh, that's so interesting. They can make their own food. Plants can be food. Yum, I'm sure you guys have eaten this plant before. That's a carrot. Okay, so that was the end of our first book, and it was called I See Plants. Now, again, look for these things in our second book: main idea, key details, and pictures. Okay, this book is called I See Flowers. I see flowers. I see yellow sunflowers. Great, the words match the pictures. Those are yellow sunflowers. I see white daisies. Oh, would you look at that? A label. Just like in our last book, there were labels that told us what the pictures were. Lovely, that says daisy. I see pink roses. I see orange lilies. Wow, those are beautiful. What colors do you see? Okay, so that's the end of both of our books. I See Plants and I See Flowers. Pretty short and simple. Now it's time to use our tool to talk about the things that might be the same or different between the books. So I'm going to exit out of this screen, and we're going to use my little pointer to move some of this stuff around. So here are some things about the main idea and the key details from each book. We're going to organize them now. Now let's start with this. More than flowers. Did both books talk about more than just flowers, or just one book? Yep, you're right. I See Plants definitely told us more things than just flowers. We learned about fruits and seeds and leaves and all that stuff. Okay, so that's different. Photographs and labels. Now, did both books have photographs and labels? Yes, you're right. They both had real pictures from a camera, and they both had labels to tell us what those pictures were. So that's something that they have that's the same. Okay, here we go. Colors of flowers. I don't remember that the plant book talked about different colored flowers. They did say that plants can have flowers, but I know I See Flowers. That book only talked about colored flowers. Okay, things plants have. This one didn't talk about that, but I See Plants talked about that. Okay, a few more. Plants and nature. Yep, both books had the same main topic. It was all about plants and nature. And which book ended with a question? Well, that was the I See Flowers book. That's the only book that asked a question, so that's different. Okay, we organized our thoughts. Great job today. organizing your thoughts about same and different.